Hello, Alice from Latin Budget, and today's November 4th. Tomorrow is elections, but I am filming my October closing of the last week and presenting my rollover for November. And I'll also be doing a budget with me, so I'll be walking you through all the weeks for November, which are already prepped up. And if this is something that you like, all you have to do, like, subscribe, activate that bell, come and join me where we do cash stuffing, sinking funds, savings challenges, and of course we have to do the boring part of it, which is keeping track of everything and placing $1 to do an action. This is what we do here, and if that's something that would interest you, all you have to do is come and join me. Ándale, venga y acompáñame. And now, without further ado, let's do the closing of the 23rd to the 31st of October. I also am trying not to edit my videos, so if I do the most talking, it'll be so much smoother and I don't have to edit. Yeah, so let's see how this goes today. What we have here, let me put it this way, that way you guys can see it. Let me see if, yeah, it's in full view. Okay, so this is the 23rd to the 31st. This is my last week, and this is my magic month. And being my magic month, I was able to assign $120 to my challenges, which I have in front of me. So after the closing and the preview for my November, I will be doing my challenges, and I will be using my 100 envelope challenge cards that I created. I did take it out of my Ko-fi because I wanted you guys to see how it goes and how it flows, and if you're interested, then I'll add it back in. And yeah, so let me see how that goes. And now, without further ado, back to where I belong, or else I would move towards another conversation. I'm trying to keep it here, right? Okay, so for my rollover for the 23rd, I guesstimated 200, had 231.21. My first account and my second account, I guesstimated 700, had 1446 in my second account, and 812.86 in my first account. My second account is going to be for my sinking funds. When I transfer to that account, it's because I'm transferring my sinking funds, and I'm trying to create a buffer. So that's how come I have 1486. So I had guesstimated $900, and use my pen, my beautiful pen. It feels so good in my hand. Okay, guesstimated $900. It's, by the way, it's from Black and Blue, Erica. She has beautiful items. Check her website out. And for the actual, it was $1,058.53. That's what I had for my rollover. Extra hours on the 24th, I guesstimated 80, had only $60. My income, this is the income that I have to pay taxes for. So that's $760 I guesstimated, and it turned out to be $812.66. That's my regular pay every week if I don't have any holidays or any sick days or that's my regular pay. For my sinking funds, this is what I have saved for my car insurance, and that is due November, which, by the way, hasn't popped up on my MasterCard yet, but I transferred it to the account that does the payment. That's how come it's in my income this week. Other income, I did not guesstimate any other income, but yes, I received $400. So I have extra hours for the end of the month. I had guesstimated $80, but that did not clear out as of October. I had to do my closing, count what I had, so this did not show up in this closing. It is already available right now in November, but we'll get to that later. Another income that came, it was something that occurred with the bank, and they were sued, and the people won, and somehow I received $3.65. I called in to verify because I was like, I didn't sue nobody. And they said, no, it was a loss, something, and the bank lost, and everybody got a portion, and my portion was $3.65. Yay! You know, every dollar counts. And I wasn't expecting that. So when I added the total income, came out to $2,493.84. Bills for this week. I have my cancer insurance. I guesstimated 20. It's 20. If they're gonna charge more, I would probably receive a letter at the end of November, the beginning of December. I'm hoping that stays the same. Okay. And if you see here we have a nice cute truck, and it has flowers, and it says Happy Mail. I did receive Happy Mail. I did a reel on the challenges. They're Christmas challenges, and they're from Budgeting Just Because. Yeah, Budgeting Just Because, and Chris. They're beautiful. Check out my reel and the short video, and you'll see in details all the challenges for Christmas. Obviously, I'm stocking up for 2025. So that's in my binder for my scratch offs. If I'm not mistaken, I added it to my scratch off binder, and stay tuned for that. Probably by mid-December, if I have everything organized, I will be showing you guys that, because I also received the budget workbook by the Budget Mom. So I'm back to that book again. Yay. And yeah, so stay tuned for that. And continuing, other than any other bills, no, just the $20 for my cancer insurance. Investment, usual, $100. That is transferred to the account where the broker has hold of that. And for my challenges, I have my challenges here. Yay! MasterCard, this is for Audible. I have that in my MasterCard because I do get cash back on my MasterCard. and I have to pay it, and why not, right? Why not receive money back for using the card? So that did not pop up in the closing of this month, so I crossed that out. I did make another payment to PayPal. This is for my budget binders, and it's for $50. Subscription, oops, I purchased GoodNotes because I also purchased a program from Etsy, but it's only worked in my phone. I do have an iPhone, but I do not have Apple laptop or computer, so it's very difficult to do that. GoodNotes in my keep the budget in my phone, since I have to write everything in with that program. So it's a nice program, but it would be lovely in a computer, but I don't have one. Mine's is Lenovo, right? Lenovo, yeah, that's the computer I got it in Costco. So I don't have Apple laptop or tab or anything like that. Would love to, maybe in the future, but yeah, that subscription came in. I have it for a year, so I did cancel it. They charged me for the whole year, and I canceled it because if I don't cancel it now, I know I'm gonna forget. I was lucky that since I paid for a full year, I have it for a full year. They do not eliminate it or block it out. So I still have that. I still be playing with that until I get used to it. At least I have a year for that. So my total debt payment for this end of the month was $61.14 for this week. Now, okay, as for my spending, I had a rollover of $231.21, and I budgeted $202.79. My spending is horrible this week. The week of October is horrible. I spent in my lunch, I spent $38.26. Have a remainder of $17. For my tips, I have $6. Spent $3. I have a remainder of $3. For gasoline, I had, oh my God, I almost had a heart attack. I spent $10 with the card and $20 with the wallet. So this 10 came out from the account, and this 20 came out from my wallet. I have a remaining of 15 in my wallet. Okay, so I overspent in this category because I used my card. For my groceries, I overspent also because I budgeted in. I had $71.21. Had a remainder of that, and I added $72.79 to cover the $143.14. But I spent an additional $58.91. This was, okay, I know what it was. Halloween candy. Jesus Louise. Candy? Is it me? Or did that bag of candy went up like to $25? I mean, if you want good candy, it was $25. I don't know if you guys had that problem where you are at, but I was in shock, literally in shock. And to top it off, nobody came around the block because it was like pouring outside. So no kids were running around. asking for candy. I guess they all went to the mall and got their candy, but nobody went around the houses. Yeah, so I have candy in my house like crazy. And believe me, I'm gonna eat those candy. $25 for candy. I'm gonna eat all the candy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so continuing. For my home, I had $35 budgeted. I added 10 and I spent 20 from my credit card. Yeah, 20 from my credit card, and I have a remaining of 25. For my tie, I had 10, added 5, a total of 15 remaining because I did not spend from that category. For my personal use, I had nothing. I budgeted 10. I have a remainder of 10. For my coffee or tea, I had $1, added 19, spent 26, but I used my ATM for this. I didn't use my wallet. So I overspent in this category, which shouldn't be done, but yeah, I did that. For my snacks, I had nothing, and I added 2 and I spent nothing. So I have a remainder of 2. For my night out, I didn't have anything. I budgeted 2 and I did not use anything. For my fun and entertainment, I did not have anything remaining. I budgeted 10 and I did not spend anything. Princess Mia had $30. Added 5. I have a remainder of 35. For my self-care, I had 32. Added 18. Spent 18. Have a remainder of 32. For my medications, I had 15, added 5, spent nothing, remainder of 20. Miscellaneous, had 5 for rollover, added 5, spent 5, but I spent it from the card, so I did not spend it from my cash. So I have a remainder of $10. In my wallet, as of the 31st, I have a remainder of $216. And I spent from my wallet, ATM was a total of $69.25. Excuse me. That's the application. The cell phone application, $69.25. I hope I did not stop recording, because I'm receiving a call and I'm not going to answer it. I used my ATM card. I spent $211. And as for my cash wallet, $72.06. That's a total of $352.31. My mobile app, $69.25. My ATM, $211. My cash, $72.06. And that's a total of $352.31. Additional to that, we also have to add our sinking funds. And if you saw that an extra income came in, and it's from the loan with my family member, which I took out from my emergency fund for $250. So I pulled out $250 and added it to the emergency fund. And when you add that to the envelopes plus $250, that's a total of $602.31 that I spent in my envelopes, right? $602.31. Now, in order to verify this, that's the old one. Actually, that's the new one. Okay, in order to verify this, my total income was $2,493.84. I wrote it where it belongs so I can then start adding the categories in. My bill's $20. When I subtract that, I end up with $2,473.84. For my total envelopes is $602.31. When I subtract that from the $2,473.84, I end up with $1,871.53. For my savings, this is my investment, and my $120 that I took out for this week is a total of $220, and I subtract that from the $1,871.53, end up with a remainder of $1,651.53. For my bills, $61.14, and I subtract that and end up with $1,590.39. This is the total that I have remaining for my rollover this week. As you guys know, I do budget weekly, but I get paid bi-weekly. So I have to manage whatever is left over for my upcoming week, which is a non-income week. So how do I verify that this is correct? I have to verify what is remaining in my wallet, what is remaining in my first account, and what is remaining in my second account. Here, we already figured out what is in my wallet, which is $216. You guys can see it there? Perfect. $216 in my first checking account, which is the account where I pay my bills, plus $1,366.63. And in my second account, where's the sinking funds account, I have a remainder of $776 plus $776. And that, my friends, is exactly the same as in my worksheets. Yay! So, my starting balance for November 1st is $1,590.39. This is what I will begin my month of November. So stay tuned, guys, for Budget With Me November 2024. And if this is something that you like, all you have to do is like, subscribe, activate that bell, come and join me, where we do cash stuffing, savings challenge, sinking funds, budgets, tracking, and anything that has to do with my income. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Adios.